Okay, perfect. Okay, listen. So I found this Fruit Loop milk at BP, and I did a double take, and I was like, do I want to try it? And I said, yes, I do. It's a perfect way to ring in season 2, right? So I have little shot glasses of Floop. Flilk.
I'm like, what are you saying?
Frilk.
Fruilk.
Anyway, let's have some thoughts on it first, because I love Fruit Loops personally.
It does smell like Fruit Loops.
It smells
as
like
it
Fruit Loops.
should.
Beth, what do you think?
It does smell like Fruit Loops.
It's okay. It's like a gross pink creamy color.
I don't use that word when you talk about milk, please. I just don't want that.
Gross pink creamy color?
Yeah, no, I don't want to hear that when I think about milk.
It's the essence of Patrick Star.
I hate that.
All right, let's have a sippy sip.
Sippy sip.
It tastes like plastic.
It tastes like Fruit Loop milk.
It tastes like Fruit Loop milk, but like the Fruit Loop of the Fruit Loop milk isn't that strong. Like it's such a kind of weak aftertaste.
Like, we've had the Fruit Loop Pop-Tarts, right? Those are better than this.
I didn't like those either.
Those slap so hard.
No, they didn't.
I would slap those on my titties so hard.
I would slap you.
Anyway,
I don't remember them.
You don't
rating out of 10.
we did it back in the days of
back in
Out
the
of the
old
Blue
COVIDs.
reviews.
During COVID times.
Only true fans know.
Yeah. Our 2 robots.
Yes.
I give this a 5 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 0. I'm never wanting to buy it
I'm
again.
giving it like a 3 out of 10.
Okay,
You're so
well, I have the
generous.
highest one. I have the highest rating. I said 5. Don't golf clap. You're so funny. That's all I had.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to share.
All right.
Good milk.
No.
Why did I write this?
Welcome to Why Did I Write This? The podcast podcast where we learn how to clap so you don't have to. I'm Beth.
I'm Ophelia.
I'm Anna.
Woo, I'm having a stroke.
Good morning.
Fucking morning. Oh boy.
I'm really excited for today. How about you guys?
Today's going to be a wild ride, I can already tell.
You sent us a document that's grub?
Yeah.
Grub.pdf.
Yes, I'm really excited. So I think what we're going to do today is... Oh, go away, Microsoft Edge. I don't
It
want
wants
you
to
there.
make a search better for you.
I don't need it to. I think we're going to read my story Grub.
That's the point of the podcast, yeah.
And then we're going to read whatever you wrote in my journal.
It's trash, but yeah, that's fine.
And then we're going to do a couple more writing prompts
I'm
today.
excited for that.
So I think it's going to be a good time.
I also think that Anna added some new writing prompts into our prompt hat.
They were the same ones. They
Oh.
just fell out.
Oh, that's
It's fine.
disappointing.
It's fine.
Actually, I'm gonna pull up milking 5 more times.
Let's just have a 2-hour episode
About
on milking.
milking.
It's my favorite.
not.
It's my favorite subject.
You know,
Of course it is. You're the only one whose favorite. Anna.
Excuses. Sorry, producer. Producer, sorry.
do we have to make a shirt that says my favorite subject is milking?
I'd wear it.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Speaking of merch, I'm wearing one of our shirts. It's kind of falling apart, but it's
well,
my
you
daddy
wear it
shirt.
all the time.
I love it.
You've worn it like every single day since you bought it.
But it's kind of nice that I wore this because one of the stories that we're reading is an MCR story. So, let me get started, and if one of y'all want to jump in, y'all can.
And we're reading grub.pdf.
So,
I do have a question.
yes.
It says scene 6 at the top. Where's the other 5?
So, in the first season, we read scene 1 and scene 2. This is
Okay.
part of my story.
Oh, is this the one where you like got shot and like your friends abandoned you?
No, that's different.
Oh, never mind that.
No, this is the one where I'm adopted by MCR
Oh,
and Mikey's wedding, but this is like a
Oh,
subset of
okay.
Mikey's wedding.
A subset of
Sharing that
Mikey's
bitch.
wedding.
Yeah, it's like a TV series at this point. but
It's-
written form.
This is a terrible TV series.
It's, yeah.
I hope whoever's updating our Wikipedia page is going to love putting this entry in.
Yes. Okay, so scene 6 is titled The Walk. Are we ready for this shit?
I guess.
I slumped down onto the couch and sighed heavily. My head felt light and my stomach felt all uneasy. What the fuck? My mic just moved by itself. That scared me.
It's the
haunted.
ghost. It's fine.
Mikey was getting married tomorrow. There was no way I could stop at this time, especially when I was uninvited to his second wedding. Hold on.
Were you invited
First?
to the first?
Yeah, I don't know
Maybe
about
this
that.
was
Did you-
after Robin?
Did you fuck up the first wedding?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I said fuck you, Sharon. That was the other one.
Sharon is Murdoch's wedding.
Yeah. You like to write about weddings where things go wrong. Why is this a theme?
I don't know. It just lived in my head rent
You're
free.
the wedding crasher.
Anna really loves the trope of interrupting a wedding at the, like, if you believe these two shouldn't be wed.
Object no.
Object
Yeah.
now.
And then you
I
burst into
object.
the doors. Like, oh shit, why?
I object.
Did you know that they actually have to stop the wedding and postpone it
Only sometimes.
sometimes?
Only sometimes.
Oh, okay.
It depends.
Especially when I was uninvited to a second wedding. The first one was a horrible accident. Me crashing through the window and all. My head still hurt a little, but other than that, I was doing just fine. The front door that suddenly slammed shut brought me back to reality. I lifted my head to see who would come into the living room. Hi, Anna. Gerard smiled warmly at me and sauntered over to where I was.
Don't saunter
Why
at
can't
me.
he just walk normally?
Because he saunters. It's supposed to be hot. Like a dad.
What?
What?
Hey, you know that shirt you're wearing?
Yeah. Uh-huh. He sat down beside me and rested his chin in his hand. Nothing. Why? I asked suspiciously. He chuckled a little and muttered, "How about we go for a walk?"
Are you a dog?
You want to go
Or what?
Don't get Boo excited. We have a special guest. She's sitting silently on the couch. It's Boo.
Yeah.
I love that you're booby sitters. We're out for the day.
I scratched at my arm nervously and reluctantly nodded. Sweet, let's go! He gripped my arms firmly and pulled me to my feet. Thankfully, I was already wearing my shoes as Gerard dragged me out the door. Where are we going, Gerard? I huffed.
That is not a huff. That is...
Somewhere new, he huffed back.
Why is he huffing? Why are you puffing?
Because we're running.
Why are you huffing and puffing and blowing the house down?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running? we kept on running until we reached a set of woods. He's gonna kill me. He stopped us.
Good.
And we stood trying to catch our breath.
Why is it a set of woods?
Thought about that. I was like, I'm gonna let it go. But yeah,
I'm not.
a set of woods. They built them specifically
A
for
pair of
them to run
trees.
into. One
Once-
tree wore pants.
It's a set of woods for you to build a hotel in.
Oh my
and then
God.
have headhunters.
Yeah.
One of them is named Joe.
Oh, Joe, look at his wonderful hands.
Oh Lord. You can reference that episode back in episode 7.
You can
Is it
reference that
episode 7?
episode back in episode 7.
Yeah, not any other time. Only episode 7.
Once done, Gerard motioned for us to keep going. After a few moments of silence, I asked, "What do you want?"
What do you want?
Ha, you're quite a smart one. I wanted to talk to you about everything.
Why does this man love ellipses?
First off, what's going on in your head? Like, how are you feeling about the wedding right now? Come on. You can tell me. Don't. Gerard put his hands behind his back and kept them there while looking straight ahead. The wedding? It's bullshit. I mean, nobody believes me, and being uninvited to your foster father's wedding is really hurtful. Well, there's more words to describe it, but I can't really explain it. I crossed my arms over my chest and frowned. Gerard sighed and pulled my arms down. Then he worked his big hand into my small one and gripped it a little
I
too
don't-
tightly.
I don't like
Ew.
that.
What is it, Gerard? I took notice of our surroundings and smiled at the trees with their leaves turning different colors of yellow, red, and orange.
Do you think they gave them paint in that set of trees?
It's fall. The trail was covered in freshly fallen crunchy leaves. The sky was turning a pinkish color and the bright orange sun was beginning to set.
I want to eat this scene.
Yes.
Say your next line for me.
Finally, after 5 minutes of him thinking of something to say, he began firmly, I'm sorry that happened. I know no one is on your side, but I will be if you prove to me that she is a thief. And
Oh my God.
I know that you and Mikey are fighting right now, but he still loves you.
This
I-
is what?
I was gonna give you shit for such an exact amount of time, like you're standing there with a fucking timer. But no, we'll talk about fucking proving that she's a thief.
Gerard,
I
what's happening?
Just,
What?
I know no one is on your side, but I could be. I might be. If you can prove to me that you're right and not a fucking liar. You fucking lying 13-year-old bitch.
Wow. What MCR song is that?
You fucking lying 13-year-old bitch. By Fall Out Boy.
I know, but why would he? Gerard cut me off. I already discussed this with him. He really didn't want to do it, but he was so embarrassed and disappointed with you. So he just didn't want you to get hurt again. I'm sorry, but I'm in with Mikey on this. Sorry. He stopped us and then dragged me over to a tree.
Oh God, I
don't like this.
thought something was happening.
What? Why? I mean, He cut me off again. I know, but you embarrassed me, you embarrassed Mikey, you especially humiliated Robin. Ugh, look. You show me that she's guilty and I'll believe you. We all will. Gerard gave me a kiss on the cheek and we started off again. I know I do.
Oh my God.
Squeezies. I know. I really do. But is it really Ness? He put his hand to my mouth and used his other finger to put his finger to his lips. Shh. Not now.
Can I make a comment?
Yes, you may.
So, when you're cutting yourself off from saying, but is it really necessary? I like that you didn't start spelling necessary correctly. She spelled it N-E-S. Necessary is spelled N-E-C.
If I put the C, I'd say neck. Necessary.
Just cut yourself off at a different point in the word.
Okay. Is it really neck? That's better.
Okay, listen, when you said that, like, you went over to the tree, I definitely thought he was just gonna, like, handcuff you to the tree so you can't ruin the second wedding.
So you can't crash it.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, fuck you. I'm leaving you in the woods.
That's
I'm such a
kinky.
good father.
Silence again. Gerard, can I tell you something?
No.
I asked sheepishly.
Sheepishly?
Sheepishly. Of course. Tell me anything.
Oh, God.
Like how Mikey's fiance is a thief and I won't believe you.
Gerard pressed me up against him.
Ew.
Sometimes I do wish that I lived with my real family. I really wish that I could remember where they are, and sometimes I want to run away and not see you guys ever again, so that way it would all go back to normal. I hope I'm not upsetting you, Gerard, because I still do really love you. It's just...
If you would have brought your time machine, you could change it.
This is a different universe.
Yeah, but you still probably had an iPod.
Yeah. And everyone knows that iPods were great for time travel. You could have gone back and killed Mark Chapman again. And then you would have had the Beatles. And then you would have been jealous of Paul's wife. And you would have been besties with Yoko.
There's so much happening in this universe of mine.
You could have had it all connect, Anna. You could have.
Some of this is kind of connecting.
No, it's not.
I need Gerard to stop touching you.
I need Gerard to stop.
He put his arm around my shoulder and brought me even closer to him. He rubbed my right arm affectionately and
with
said with a
fucking
smile,
arm rubbings
Arm.
again.
"You aren't upsetting me, Anna. I understand. I'd probably feel the same if I forgot the rest of my family." Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't remember him though.
Sucks to
so
be
who
you, I guess.
Fucking cares.
So don't worry. And the other guys would understand too. So don't worry.
Don't
And-
worry. You know, just
So
stop
don't worry.
worrying.
Yeah, something tells me you shouldn't worry.
And one day, I promise you, we will find your other family and let you stay with them as long as you want.
You know, like we share custody with them.
Yeah. Or we just give them to you because go fuck yourself. We don't want you. You know, that's why you're uninvited to Mikey's wedding.
So don't
Yeah.
worry.
His second wedding.
Just don't forget about us. Because we will always love you, Anna. No matter how many stupid things you do, we will always love you. Don't ever
Wow.
forget that, Anna.
Anna, why did you just decide to make this your, like, the worst family?
Quit reading that! Do you want to read it?
Oh God, what was the last line you said?
Here, I wiped my eyes and he kept rubbing my arm.
no.
You're an awesome guy, Gerard. I'm really glad that you're my adoptive father.
Oh
Did
boy,
you find it?
I did. I quickly glanced up at him, and I could see him smiling. Well, Anna, what do you say we go home and watch a movie together? How does that sound? It sounds great, Daddy. I quickly looked up at him and saw that he was shocked to be called Daddy.
Yeah.
I wonder why. He let go of me. Oh, sorry. He let me go and rubbed his neck.
Stop saying.
Nervously. It seemed as if he couldn't think of anything to say. I'm sorry. I turned my attention to my feet, and then he stopped me.
Can I know it's like right near the end, but can I
Oh,
hop in?
absolutely. Get in here.
No, it's okay. Wow, you called me Daddy? I kind of like it. It has a nice ring to it, actually. He smiled and I giggled.
Do you see?
I wish I could see our producer's face
God.
right
We can take a picture and send it to
Horrified disgust.
now. Oh, I bet.
Are you making him cry right now? Is he crying? I think he's crying.
Producer, I'm sorry.
Producer, sorry. Producer, sorry.
I think he's dead ass crying. Look what you've done. We're gonna have to find another producer. You can't keep killing people.
You
Anna.
can't keep killing our producers.
Good help is hard to find. God damn it.
Go ahead and continue.
Okay. I kind of like it. It has a nice ring to it, actually. He smiled and I giggled. He began to laugh, too. Yeah, it kind of does. But after all these years, I've been calling you Gerard. Gerard. I've been calling you Gerard, Gerard. But maybe I should just keep calling you Gerard? Yes or no? What about Bob and Frank and Ray and Mikey? Should I call them Dad or something? I recrossed my arms.
This is a real issue that we're running into.
Well, that's up to you. And it's up to them. I honestly don't care what you call me, unless if it's rude. But right now, it's a little weird when you... Yeah, I get it. It is weird. It is very weird to call Gerard Way Daddy. I could see the house. We weren't very far from it. But it's okay. Now, he stopped us again and he made us facey.
Ariana.
Jeez.
Ariana middle name.
But it's okay.
Even
now,
Boo is horrified.
he stopped us again and he made us face each other. Give me a kiss. I kissed his cheek and he kissed my cheek back. What movie do you want to watch? I asked, looping my arm through his. Let's watch Austin Powers. I can't do his fancy
Baby, yeah!
We laughed and I felt so happy to have him near me.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. We walked the rest of the way in a peaceful silence.
Jesus.
Wow.
I hated that.
Ma'am. Listen, we know you have a daddy kink, okay? Stop fanning yourself.
I have 5 daddies.
And a whole lot of
issues. You can find this shirt on our merch store.
trb.merchstore.com.
.threadless.com.
Threadless.com.
Links will be in the description.
We'll have a whole thing at the end. It's fine.
you're right.
We just gotta get that plug in.
Hey, how fucking old were you when you wrote this?
Too old.
I either need you to be old
Either
enough
a
that it's a joke, or that you were young
freshman or
enough.
sophomore in high school.
Too old.
I'm disappointed.
I have a lot of issues. So, overall thoughts, final thoughts. Yes. Good.
No.
Hot.
No.
No.
What?
Good.
Hey, do you remember how when we watched the Sonic movie? So the
Yes.
and Knuckles?
Yes. Yes.
And you were like, hey, isn't it hot how he pinned Sonic up to that tree?
Is this hot for you too?
I'm learning a new kink about Anna.
You were at the movies when we watched it happen.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were into being pinned up against trees.
That's just hot. I don't care who you are.
Anyway, where I was going with this thought is when Gerard drags you to the tree, because he does drag you to the tree. That is what you wrote. He drags you to the tree. All I could think about was Knuckles pinning Sonic to the tree and Anna turning over to me and going, is this hot for you too?
You know what the best part is? I think now's a great time to remind people that you guys are siblings.
Yes.
Just imagine if your sibling turned to you as a regular ass listener and went, is this hot for you too?
Now, mind you, also, Anna is a self-proclaimed not furry.
Yes.
Uh-huh. She's really bad at the not furry.
She is very much a furry. I don't care what she says. Anna is a furry. I am putting it on the record.
I'm not.
I am.
I may have had a lot of furry crushes, but not furry.
Anna,
You're a furry.
Sonic 2 was far too recent for you to deny being a furry.
Well,
Anyway.
you got me, but I'm not furry. Moving on. Beth has a piece of writing for us to share. For her to share.
Thanks. Why did you grab the journal and then hand it to me?
To give you my essence.
I don't want your essence.
So, Beth, give a little backstory on this.
I was over at your house the other day and I knew that we were recording, and so I was like, shit, I gotta make some content. So I was inspired by something that we all know and love.
I love
And
that.
I think you'll pick up on the theme real
No.
quick.
Okay. Let's do it.
There I was. Barbecue sauce on my titties.
Great start.
Lunch was usually an atrocious time, but today's shenanigans really took the cake. Jared never learned to read and tried opening the sauce packet with his teeth. Trey had a basketball game tomorrow and was practicing his layups when he tripped over Evan. It was so annoying listening to him scream, "Sarah! Sarah, help me!" Well, I was trying to get the attention of someone to go grab me napkins. Finally, I flagged down one of the grumpiest looking teachers, but he thought I was looking for the good kush. Even if I wasn't buying from him. I know it's from the dollar store. I decided I was just going to have to take care of it myself. So I got up and made my way to the condiment counter where the napkins and silverware and stuff were. On my way there, I passed by one of my classmates. It was her birthday, so I screamed, "Happy birthday, Raven!"
I can't swim.
As I walked by. She was sitting with one of the popular girls who said, "Hello?" in response. I walked away and hurried to the condiment counter. There were two girls fighting in the corner, and one of them yelled, "Give me your fucking money!" and threw the other girl across the room. I went to check on Miss Keisha, but she was fucking dead because it was near the holidays. There was a special tree where you could leave notes for other students. I wish them a Merry Chrysler and a Happy Christmas. As I reached the condiment table, we moved from a counter to a table, my bad. I realized there was only one napkin left, and one other person was reaching for it. I yelled at them to get their hands away, or I would have to fight them. They told me that they had the power of God and anime on their side. But I told them, I won't hesitate, bitch. When the student posted up, I knew they had a big storm coming, honey. We were ready to start throwing hands when the lunch lady yelled at us to come get our juice. And the student forgot all about our fight. I was finally able to grab the napkin and clean off my shirt. So much had happened in the lunchroom today that I knew I would be hungry later, so I grabbed a snack. I asked if I could please get a waffle, but now the lunch ladies were brawling instead. From the snack area, I grabbed a free shavakadu and made my way to class. There was a reporter for the school newspaper asking if I've ever been to Uvu Javert, but I hadn't been. Tessa and Taylor were gossiping in the hallways about their roommates, which confused me until I realized, oh my god, they were roommates. As I stopped at my locker, one of my friends handed me a can of pop, but when I went to take a sip,
I went to take a shit.
that bitch was empty. So I yeeted it. There was a teacher outside of the classroom asking Chris if he had a weed, and that she was calling cops. I didn't want to be here when they came, so I got in my classroom and pulled out my supplies. My classmate Sarah sat down and said that she was so hungry because she hadn't gotten to eat at lunchtime either. I told her I grabbed a snack and that we could share. She smiled and said, "An avocado? Thanks." And then class began. The end.
That was
I
beautiful.
love that. That was clever.
That
I
was
love
fun.
that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be real though. When you were fighting over the napkin,
Yeah.
I was waiting for someone to throw it, and then someone to say that whoever threw it, their
Your
mom's
mom's
a
a
hoe.
hoe. I literally was like, there's so many good ones. I had to look up like a list of 50 favorite vines.
There's so many good vines.
Well, guess what? That can be a prompt for you two later. Oh my god.
That one was
I'm
nasty.
so sorry. It felt nasty. I taste the waxy Twinkie that you fed me earlier.
It was a bouncer. Thank you very much.
Oh. Bouncy, waxy Twinkie ball.
I also didn't feed it to you. You are an adult who put it in your own mouth.
Sometimes Anna feeds me chips.
Like a baby
And
bird.
you willingly
Oh,
take
God,
them.
No. No, she just shoves them in front of my mouth until I open my mouth and eat the chip.
You know what my least favorite joke from Anna is?
What?
Do you want some more chips?
She loves to ask that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I give you more chips.
No, you don't.
Well,
Sometimes she'll ask, and you'll be like, don't you fucking do it.
And
But
she'll
then
still
she
fucking do
does.
it.
I'm sorry, I'm a menace.
You're not sorry. You'll do it again.
Ugh. All right. How about we move on to some writing prompts?
Some writing prompts.
I didn't get to draw last time. Can someone hold up the hat for me so I can draw?
Yeah, I think Ophelia should, seeing as
Yeah.
how she's
There you
nowhere
go.
near it.
Why are you so burpy?
Bubbly.
Why are you so bubbly?
It's because she paid for a brand name drink.
Hold it up higher.
Oh my god.
She's
you.
not allowed to see the prompts that she wrote.
Oh my god,
You dropped one.
one.
Okay. Are we ready?
No, the
What
prompts are
is-
falling into the couch. Alright.
Sorry.
What is our prompt? Oh no.
Our prompt is Butterfly has a corporate day job.
I love that prompt. I fucking love that.
Ophelia loves it too.
That is
Because
the...
I have context.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Here.
Anna and I have paper.
Oh, my bad.
I'm a good noodle. I just need a writing utensil.
I also need a writing
But-
utensil.
Anna and I, we have, we share thoughts sometimes because we're siblings,
Uh-huh.
and so we just, like, we're on that same wavelength, you know? And so Anna and I, when we talk about a butterfly doing business, we have the same thought. It's a monarch butterfly. It's wearing a little business suit, a little business hat, got a little briefcase.
You are so fucking laser focused.
Do you need a hard surface?
I do need a hard
Do
surface.
you want to write on my laptop?
Sure. Why is there a Lego girl bent over?
You gave me
asking
that.
To be fucked? I did not make you that.
I said
No,
you
you
gave me
bought
that.
it. Why are you doing this?
Why
to
are
your
you like
microphone?
this?
Our producer so kindly asked us to not fuck up our mics.
And what did you do?
You
Fucked
fucked it up.
mic.
Alright, so
I gotta write on Boo because she's in my way.
do we want a little bit of a longer writing time or are we good with the 5 minutes?
I mean, we can always start with 5 and add more.
Okay.
Okay.
You know,
Either
does it-
way, it's
does-
not gonna matter to our listeners.
Either way, well, enjoy these messages while we're off fucking around with our pens.
Welcome to the Granyard Box. What's she crying about?
I'm having a crisis.
I love Shuckle so much. My favorite Pokemon in the world is Shuckle. Oh, this little turtle thing. Oh my god, look at its dumb little face. It's just got those little eyes, those stupid little thoughtless eyes. It doesn't have a single thought in its mind. It's got that little shell. It's just made of noodles. It is made of noodles and he is perfect. There has never been a creature, oh my god, there's never been a creature more perfect than Shuckle. I am looking at pictures of Shuckle right now. Oh, this Pokemon. Oh! I would die for Shuckle, honestly. There is nothing I would rather do in my life than meet a Shuckle, save it, and then immediately die. That's all I gotta say. I just fucking love Shuckle so much.
Welcome back. So, as a reminder, this is writing prompt. Butterfly has a corporate day job. We switched our writings around, so I have Beth's.
I have Anna's.
I have Ophelia's.
Who wants to go first?
I can read Ophelia's. Let me turn on my flashlight so
I know.
can...
Yeah, Anna gave me a pack of pastel pens to write in. So it's a little difficult to read.
Sorry.
I don't think she is.
Is there an author's note I'm supposed to read in this, or am I supposed to skip over that?
What, the first part?
No. You'll find out. I'll just read it. It'll be
Yeah,
funnier.
you can read the whole page.
Okay, great. Alright, so Ophelia's goes, prompt number 3, butterfly is a corporate day job. Business butterfly. He is holding a briefcase. He does a business.
That's a haiku.
I like it. It's rough for a butterfly working 9 to 5. The nectar market was what?
Failing?
Failing. Oh. The nectar market was failing, and sometimes business called for a sweet drink of that sweet, sweet nectar. Sure. So the butterfly businessmen take their briefcases and they bumble to the bars, using their curly twirly proboscis. In parentheses, that's probably not how it's spelled. And they spend their nights drinking until the street lights outside of the bar look like they're trying to start shit. It's a sad life of a businessy butterfly. And now there's some artwork included on this. One is a sad face. The other is a beautiful drawing of a butterfly in a business suit. Next to it says, he does a business, with a smiley face. There's a butterfly. There's one that says, it's a graph and it says profits and nectar, and the nectar is real low.
So are profits.
How long is 5 minutes? I know how economies work. And then this is targeted. It says sexy time.
Oh no!
With some looky eyes.
I hate you for that.
I was thinking about things being haphazardly written. What?
Sexy time, is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, well, I was thinking about just, like, things haphazardly written,
Oh.
you know, and I'm like, what are things that were haphazardly written?
That was in fact one of them, yes. Oh,
Sorry, that was targeted at someone.
I wonder who. Can't imagine.
I'm crying, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, my eyes are burning.
Here, may I read mine?
No.
Well, it's Beth's, but
Yeah.
it's in my hands. So let me read Beth's story from my hands coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
It was a big day at Wingspan. The newest caterpillars were being gunt, shunt,
What?
sent.
Sent.
We're
Gert? Gert?
Gert?
gunt.
Gunt? Shirt?
Listen, I know
Shunt.
my handwriting is a
Sent.
little messed up, but it's sent.
The newest caterpillars were being sent into the grow zone. Mona took her job seriously and wanted to pick out the best suit she could. This is her chance to get moved up, literally. The top of the tree was only a few flights away. All she needed was for today to go off without an issue. As Mona made her way to the grow zone, she noticed there was a commotion in security. Mona stopped fluttering and caught a glimpse of the scene. It was a bird. Mona flapped her way down the hall, almost taking out a milkweed monitor. As she rounded the corner, Mona's antenna started to tingle. Plural antenna? Antennae?
Antennae.
There was more to this than just the bird that was wrong. The grow zone was under attack. Big yellow beasts were plowing through the grow zone. The work that Barry and all the other
Oh my god.
and all the other bees was being destroyed. Are they gonna get sued and go to court?
You'll have to read on and see.
Mona watched in terror as the beast got closer and closer to the tree that was holding Wingspan headquarters, when suddenly the beast stopped. A monster crawled out wearing a bright yellow vest over their big orange body. The monster walked up to the tree where something fleshy was sticking to the tree. From the camera system came silence, and then the monster said, "Shia LaBeouf?"
Is it actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
Oh no. First off, How dare you B-movie roll me?
Uh-huh.
Second, that was a good story.
Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you.
intense. That was getting crazy in there.
Thank you.
All right. Surrender up.
Alright, I've got Anna's prompt. Mr. Butterfly sighed heavily. What a long day at Nectar Inc. He grabbed his briefcase, loosened his tie, and put on his little butterfly business hat. He waited at the bus stop next to Miss Caterpillar. Her
Uh-huh.
Her bumping thorax was enough to get his wings flapping.
You know, I was like, maybe for 2 seconds, I'll learn how to write like a normal human. And my hopes have just been dashed. I don't know why I even thought that.
Whew. Taking the route home tonight? He sidled up to her. Yeah, she smoothed her suction cup hands on her blouse.
Were you, like, doing Google research during this time?
No. I had to remember that they had suction cup hands. They grip your finger. It's cute. But go ahead.
This has been Science with Anna.
Anna, you already have your own segment. Yeah, she smoothed her suction cup hands on her blouse, her ribbed body bulging out of the unbuttoned top. Mr. Butterfly had his wife of 4 years and crying chrysalises waiting. But he felt the tension between himself and Miss Caterpillar. Well, if you aren't busy tonight, he stammered. Miss Caterpillar blushed fiercely. What are you suggesting, Mr. Butterfly? He chuckled. Maybe we should remove the professionalism for the night. You've seemed lonely, and tonight is the best night to cuddle up to a fire.
Yo, Bug's life sounding real different here.
He inched closer to her. She smiled shyly. I know a motel just down the way. Nice and discreet.
Uh-huh. Oh, I wish you could see the faces that poor Ophelia is making right now. Are you crying? Is this the episode where Anna makes everyone cry?
Why?
Forgot what I wrote already.
Your silk hole looked swollen today.
You've broken Ophelia. You broke the producer. You broke Ophelia. We will have no more podcasts because of you.
Why am I reading bug porn?
Because that's what happens when you get Anna's writing.
Okay, my thought process here was I'm not including enough bug references.
So you went with bug porn?
Your silk hole looked swollen today, he flirted. I was thinking about you, she giggled. Mr. Butterfly checked his roly-poly X-watch. Why couldn't you have had something fun like that? That's at least fun and clever and doesn't make me cry. Oh, God. He checked his roly-poly X-watch and said, let me make a quick call. Mr. Butterfly made a call to his wife to inform her he was going to work late at the office. After his call, he rubbed his proboscis and sauntered to a waiting... What? Yeah, and sauntered to a waiting Miss Caterpillar. Fuck you.
Wow. There's some violence in here today. It's okay, just let it all out. So anyways, bug porn? How does that make you feel?
I don't want to know about her silk hole. And how swollen it looks. I don't want to know.
Ophelia needs to go book a therapy appointment.
Oh, I need a breather. I'm fucking breathless.
Is there still coleslaw?
You know what? I'm Beth.
I'm Anna.
I'm Ophelia.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, I love you, bye.
Why did I write this?
Thank you for listening to Why Did I Write This, hosted by Anna, Beth, and Ophelia, brought to you by the Record Button. Want to show off your love for the show? You can buy our merch at trbmerchstore.threadless.com. Want to hear more from the Record Button? You can find us at recordbuttongroup.com, where you'll find links to our socials on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you for listening.
The songs A Very Brady Special, Vivacity, Break Time, and Magic Forest are by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons, Attribution 4.0. The song Neon for Breakfast is by Mr. Hagen, presented courtesy of Mr. Hagen. You can find more of his work at zacharydaniels.bandcamp.com.